What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Seasons. This is episode number 4, and of course today we are choosing a completely new side after we faced Chelsea again in the last episode, and of course that was our first defeat of the series as well. We lost by 2-1 after my opponent played a park the bus type of game, and we ended up losing that game. So it was a really poor defeat, and I did say in the episode I was hoping it would just be a blip and we'd bounce back in the next episode and get some wins on board as we try and progress through the divisions as quickly as possible, as we're still in Division 9. And I chose PSG for this game, and guess what team I came up against? Chelsea. So faced Chelsea again, and as I said in the first 3 episodes, apparently a lot of people are choosing Real Madrid this year, but it seems Chelsea are the common team for me right now to face, and my opponent was Chelsea. But thankfully in this game, unlike the last one, my opponent who I was facing didn't play a part of the bus game. He had 4 at the back, not 5, and he tried to attack at will in this game. So that was a lot more open, a lot more enjoyable for me. But the first chance did fall for me, and I hit the post, and then my opponent came forward, and Diego Costa's header was saved by Sirigu, and we cleared the ball away. So good open start to this game, and in the 15th minute we win the ball here. Johan Kabay collects it, and the former Newcastle man finds Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He fake shots around Gary Cahill. Great chance to make it 1-0. Cahill tracks back, but it's a lovely Berber spin by Ibra, and he makes it 1-0. So not really a skill goal by Ibra per se, but a couple of nice skill moves to beat Gary Cahill twice, who's a really solid defender on this game, I've got to admit. And thankfully for us, though, Ibra was just a little bit too much for him, and he made it 1-0. And in the 21st minute I played a free ball to Ibrahimovic, and Cahill, who I said was a solid defender, well, my opponent wasn't really doing wasn't doing much good with him, I should say. And as you can see, he got the wrong side. Ibra got the wrong side of Cahill again, and Cahill pulls his shirt as he's going 1-on-1. Ibra falls down, and the referee has no choice but to award a red card, straight red card for the last man challenge, and a free kick to us as well. So the correct decision, red card. My opponent's down to 10 men early on, and yeah, that was the right decision. As I said, Cahill is a really good defender on this game. He really is. I had a lot of fun using him last year on Ultimate Team. He was really solid for me, but my opponent wasn't having much joy with him, and he got him sent off. And from that free kick, Ibra struck it, but it was well saved by Courtois, and he kept the score at 1-0. So still 1-0, but a few minutes later, another really good opportunity for us, and Lucas goes down the right hand side here. A heel-to-heel flicks around Azpilicueta, stops the ball, keeps on going. Nice little roulette to get himself inside. Great chance for 2-0, but unfortunately I dragged the shot wide and out for a goal kick. So I really should have made it 2-0 there, but I completely messed it up. But in the 35th minute we get the ball here with Sirigu, and to be honest, I was having all the possession in this game, and unlike the last game against Chelsea, I was having all the possession and I got a goal as well. But as Ibrahimovic gets on the ball down his left hand side, he takes on Cesc Fabregas, beats him here with a quick little ball roll into a reverse step over, then a fake shot, then a Berber spin, then a reverse step over into a roulette, and a really nice finish by Ibrahimovic as well. So the first goal wasn't much of a skill goal, but that was really nice. Some lovely skill moves there. I think I used a reverse step over twice, but even so, very nice goal, and a good finish by Ibra. He's just, everyone loves Ibrahimovic, and even though he's now been downgraded to 4-star skills instead of 5-star skills, which I'm so annoyed about. Not that I ever get to use him on Ultimate Team, but even so, it's so frustrating. He's such an awesome player, and you've got to love his hair, don't you? A bit similar to mine. And that then made it PSG 2, Chelsea 0. So PSG 2, Chelsea 0, 2 lovely goals by Ibrahimovic, and we are surely on course for the 3 points here to bounce back. And on the stroke of half time, Johan Kabay gets onto the ball here, and as we collect the ball here, I tried to chip it in towards the run of Ibrahimovic, who actually did a dummy run, and instead it went all the way to Cavani at the far post, who just headed the ball into the back of the net past Courtois. That made it 3-0, and directly from that my opponent decided he'd had enough and decided to quit. So 3-0 the final score, 2 for Ibra, 1 for Cavani, and very nice to get back to winning ways. After a very disappointing game in the last episode, and I'll stop mentioning it now after the part of the bus was too much for me. I was really hopeful of getting back to winning ways, and a good win against Chelsea, and I'm glad that we do win that game and get ourselves back on course and surely on target again for promotion and division winners too. So for the following game, again, I'll have to pick a completely new side. So I decided to go ahead and use Brazil, mainly because Brazil, usually when you think of Brazil, you're thinking of the amount of 5-star skillers they have, but of course they only actually have 1 in this current squad, and that is Neymar, which is kind of annoying. But even so, I think they might actually have another one. No, they don't. No, I'm just looking at their squad now. No, they've only got 1 5-star skiller in this current batch of squads for the online season. So that's kind of of annoying, but even so, I decided to use Brazil, and the team I faced again was Chelsea, which is kind of annoying because it means that in the next game again I'll have to use a completely new side. But I came up against Chelsea once again, and the first chance of this game would fall here in the 9th minute. It was the Chelsea man for us, Felipe Luis, who found Hulk down his right hand side. Great chance to make it 1-0, but the shot was saved by Courtois, and I completely messed up the rebound as well. So still scoreless, and I should have scored the opening goal there. If it wasn't for me messing it up, I would have done. And from the goal kick, my opponent passed the ball straight to Neymar, who collects the ball. I go out of the area, come back in again. Nice chance here with a fake Rabona. Lose the ball, but win it back again. Keep hold of the ball. Neymar down his right hand side. Cut inside with the roulette. Finally get some space with the heel flick. But again, the shot is saved by Courtois, who again I find him so hard to beat on this game. I really do. Another great save by the Belgium, and it is still 0-0. And in the 17th minute, a good chance again for us here. Another Chelsea man playing for us. Oscar gets inside. Gary Cahill loses the ball. Neymar collects. His shot hits the bar, goes down, crosses the line, hits the roof of the net and comes out. But the goal is disallowed through offside. So that was kind of annoying. I thought I'd scored the first goal of the game, and it was ruled out for offside. But in the 21st minute, some nice passing, released Neymar through again. And again, I failed to score. Another great chance. I'd already had 7 shots in 22 minutes, but it was still 0-0. I just couldn't finish. But from the goal kick, my opponent gives the ball away. Marcelo collects the ball, rolls it through towards Willian, another Chelsea man playing for us. And again, the shot is denied by Courtois. So you will see this throughout the series as well. My finishing is unbelievably poor, and it was showing in this game. Still 0-0, but in the 27th minute, Neymar is through. Great chance here. And Gary Cahill, who for my last opponent, who was Chelsea, got Gary Cahill sent off. Cahill in this game ends up giving away a penalty, so you know, it's the opposite of what I was talking about, isn't he? He clearly wasn't a very solid defender for my opponents. Cahill brings down Neymar after a double step over by the Brazilian, and he just body checks him really, and the referee has no choice but to award us a penalty. So great chance to make it 1-0 finally after all these attacks in the 29th minute. It's Neymar against Courtois, and my penalty record is unbelievably poor. I miss 9 out of 10 usually, but I'm not going to miss this one. Put it into the top corner, and that makes it 1-0. 9 out of 10 is kind of harsh. I'd say I miss half the penalties I take anyway, but still, Neymar makes it 1-0 from the spot. And in the 38th minute, Oscar collects the ball and finds Willian. The 2 Chelsea men for us link up. Willian rounds Courtois, and well, it was almost cleared off the line by Matic, I think it was, but thankfully it did cross it and go into the back of the net. So Brazil 2, Chelsea 0, and after that my opponent decides to quit. So another rage quit, and I mean, you can't really blame him considering the fact that I was playing very, very well, but even so, it's kind of annoying because I do like to play the full games. But even so, I did deserve to win by 2-0, and yeah, we get the win, and we have now sealed promotion to the next division, and all we now need is 1 point, and we will go ahead and qualify for the Division 8 with the Division 9 title under our belt. So anyway, for the following game I had to choose a new team, so I decided what I'd do is drop a half a star and choose Porto. They got 2 5-star skillers in Quaresma and Kelvin, so I thought that would be quite fun to have both of those on the opposite flanks, on the left and the right, cutting into their preferred feet. And Porto actually have a really decent side as well. See Jackson Martinez in their side, and Hector Herrera, who I think is a very, very decent midfielder. Christian Teo as well, who I believe is on loan from Barcelona. And Danilo and Alex Sandro as the fullback. So, and Heaton as well, the goalkeeper, is very good. So they've got a very decent side, Porto, and I fancy my chances of whoever I come up against, even though I have now dropped half a star, just to vary up a little bit as well, you know, because obviously playing on 5 stars is fun, but sometimes you like to challenge yourself with a bit of a weaker side. And I did choose Porto, and my opponent chose AC Milan. So going to be a 4.5 star versus 4.5 star matchup here, and the first chance would fall in the 4th minute as I played the ball through to Quintero. Great chance here as I got around Alex, really good opportunity, but the shot went wide of the post and out for a goal kick, so should have taken the lead there, but unfortunately I didn't. And from the goal kick, Diego Lopez is eventually going to play the ball short, and as Rami gives me the ball straight down his right hand side with Jackson Martinez, it's a great chance to make it 1-0 because my opponent does win the ball back but give it away. It comes to Quintero. Quintero finds Quaresma, headed away only as far as Herrera, and it is Hector Herrera who does make it 1-0. So we do take the lead through the midfielder. Hector Herrera drills it into the bottom corner and gives us the early lead, and in the 9th minute a good chance to double our advantage. Casemiro collects the ball, plays it over the top towards Quintero, who's one-on-one with Diego Lopez. Surely I'm going to finish, but nope, I'm not entirely sure what I was trying to do there. That was absolutely diabolical. I think I was trying to do some skill and completely messed it up. Tried to finish it early and messed it up there, and another great chance in the 12th minute, and this time I put the shot on target, but Diego Lopez saved it. to deny Jackson Martinez. My one-on-ones, man, seriously, I lack any kind of composure, and it was showing in this game. So still 1-0, should have been 3 really, 3 or 4, and in the 14th minute Danilo collects the ball here and shoots, and it goes just wide. So I almost scored a very nice goal there, but unfortunately it was still 1-0. But in the 19th minute, it's another good chance for us. And I was breaking forward at will. Kelvin plays the ball forward towards Quintero. Great first touch. Takes the ball around Alex here with the fake shot. 1-on-1. Surely this time I'll score. Yes, I do. Finally, we put the ball in the back of the net for a second time. It is Quintero who gets the goal and makes it 2-0. And in the 31st minute, my opponent has a corner. Honda crosses the ball in. It's cleared away by Maicon, but Helton even. We then head the ball away with Maicon, and it comes to Nigel de Jong. And well, what an absolutely fantastic goal that was by Nigel de Jong. Unbelievable finish. It was absolutely incredible. On the half volley into the top corner, and that made it 2-1. And my opponent watched all the replays. It took a while, but straight after that, I mean, I guess he got a right to watch all the replays after a great goal like that. But directly from kickoff, we come forward here. Quintero's 1-on-1, and again I'm denied, this time by Diego Lopez, and my opponent clears the ball away. So still 2-1, but in the 41st minute, I'm through again down this left-hand side with Quintero. We take on Rami, beat him with the Berber spin, get ourselves inside. Surely I'm going to score this time. Surely, yes, there we go. Porto 3, Milan 1. And again, after all the chances I was missing in this game, the fact it was only 3 at half-time, just before half-time, was absolutely ridiculous. It should have been like 6 or 7, but as Jackson Martinez comes through here on the 45th minute, nice little heel-to-heel flick in the body feint to beat Alex. We go down the centre. Surely I'm going to score again. Lovely couple of skills by Jackson Martinez, and I'm through, and I put the ball wide, and it was just becoming surely frustrating for my opponent as well, because he was surely, you know, expecting the shot to go in, and I kept on missing. But even so, it was still 3-1, but here you see us make it 4-1. It's a bicycle kick by Kelvin. Really, really lucky goal. I didn't mean to do this at all. As I cut inside down the left-hand side with Quaresma, I think it was. The ball just, you know, flicked up in the air after a challenge, and Kelvin with a lovely acrobatic kick into the empty goal, and he makes it 4-1 even. Porto 4, Milan 1, and of course we are on course for a big win, and we do make it 5-1 in stoppage time. My opponent basically dropped the controller at this stage, and I didn't mean to do that. I tried to skill shot the ball into the back of the net, and Jackson Martinez stole in on the line, but still we win the game by 5-1. A thoroughly deserving win. Very, very good performance. It's quite a laggy game, but we came through with a big win there. So 3 good wins in a row. Great way to bounce back after the disappointing end to the last episode, and we are indeed through to Division 8 with the Division 9 title sealed, and hopefully that is the second of many more to come. So as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of Seasons very soon.